How are you? All good? Wow! That's a gym for the employees. League of Nations is easy. We only need to win against the World Cup champions and the European champions.
Hi Roberto, how's it going? Nice to see you. You well?
See you. Yes.
Yeah, how's it going?
Welcome to
yeah,
Belgium.
thank you. First time. Yeah. During my first visit to Belgium, the country's head coach, Roberto Martinez, gave me an insight into life inside the training ground.
I arrived here with the intention of building a team for the World Cup, and it was a 2-year project, and that was it. And then all of a sudden, the relationship grew, and the work felt that it needed a longer period. Then is when we get the commitment of the Euros. The Euros get delayed for an extra year due to COVID, and during that time, I took over the technical director's role, which gives you a big opportunity to work on the development of the young players and development of the next generation that they're going to follow this group of players. So it was a perfect position at that time, and it suited our federation. I'm not saying that this is the perfect structure for any federation in the world. I think it suited the Belgian moment and the Belgian football. And it came out of just day to day, trying to see the areas that we had to improve and what we could do to bring football together.
One of the most prestigious projects of Martinez as a technical director is helping to design the new team building of the Belgian FA. A high-performance area where every aspect of the modern football federation comes together.
In the plans, you got all the sportive space and the offices, and then the restaurant at the end. And that is in the second space that you got all the departments of the federation. That currently they're working in Brussels, so obviously we have the great opportunity to bring in everything, every department of the federation together. Thank you. When I arrived in 2016, the team was staying in a hotel in the airport, and we were using the Anderlecht facilities, which was just great preparation to face the games that they were in that moment. I think the federation always felt that we needed a training ground where each team had a little bit of an opportunity for the young players to progress through and reach visually where the Red Devils are. And I think that's a wonderful achievement now that we got that space, that the young players already inconsciously they're starting to prepare for one day representing the first team.
Before working in international football, Martinez was a manager in the British game at Wigan, Swansea and Everton. Even now, he benefits from his experience as a club manager.
International football can be taken in two ways. One, you just pick the players in the moment of form and just bring them together to represent the national team, or you're trying to work with that talent, with a pool of talent that you consider almost what you would do in a club level, and try to grow and synchronize and work in concepts that you can keep for a long period of time. And we decided that in our case, with a population of 11 million, we had to foster and protect our talent and try to grow together.
Through a new open plan office, Roberto Martinez wants to share his knowledge with the coaches of all levels in the Belgian Federation.
Love it. Love it. It looks fantastic. Okay. Great job. We are all going to be interrogating the same data and in the same manner, so we're going to have a real continuity in the way that the way that we are selecting, the way that we are scouting, and the way that we are developing is more in a very unified way. And then we got the analysts. Every analyst in the national team will be working in the same room, which means that the Red Devils analyst will be able to work with the under-15s analyst, and in the same way try to show the workflow and the methodology behind. So there are specific areas that they are very open, very social, and then others that they are very restricted and that they don't get on each other's way. So here, for example, you wouldn't be able to access to pitch 1, so you got no access to what's the ground floor where the professional dressing rooms are. So you got the access underneath, you can go to the youth dressing rooms, and that takes you to the pitches in the back. And then the professional direction of the footballers are completely different to the media work and other people that they can be using and enjoying the building at the same time. It's looking good, eh? I've been very, very fortunate is that to live life through my passion. And that's a big, big advantage. Of course, there are a lot of sacrifices on the way, but you have to leave your environment, your comfort at the age of 16. But I think it would look to someone that he had fun. And I hope that he could see that I had fun on the way doing what I really love, which is being involved in football.